In this video, we will talk about mental filter, which is another thinking error. In mental filter, thinking error, you ignore all the good things, all the good aspect, and focus only on the negative event. In other words, you filter all the positive aspects in your life, in the current situation, and focus only on the negative aspects or negative events that is happening or that has happened in the past. In this thinking error, we filter out the positive memories or part of our life and only focus on the negative events or memories of our life. Let's say you are doing well in school, but if you get one average grade, then you keep thinking and you keep telling yourself that you are not doing well in school. Let's talk about another example. Let's say you are feeling tired at work and you are having a hard time focusing as you did not sleep well last night. Instead of analyzing how well you worked the whole week, you are upset that you are not a good worker because you are not doing well or you are not able to focus better today. Let's say you are doing a presentation to a large crowd. While you were giving the presentation, you saw a couple of people left the presentation and a couple of people are yawning. You start thinking and you start feeling that you are not giving a good presentation and your presentation is boring. Instead of thinking about all the other people who are still in the presentation and who seems pretty focused in the presentation and who are still present in the presentation, you focus on people who left and a couple of people who were yawning. So this is what mental filter is. We focus on the negative aspect and we don't focus on the positive aspect. We filter all the positive aspect from the situation and only focus on the negative aspect. So how to fix it? First, we have to learn what mental filter is. And once we find out what mental filter is, and once we are doing that in our day-to-day life, then we have to catch that negative thinking error. We have to stop it at the moment, and we have to make sure that we don't get upset with us, because it's a very common thinking error and a lot of us do that. I do it all the time. So once I find out I am doing it, I stop myself and I do the deep breathing and I try to be in the moment. What will happen? We will observe the situation around us. We will also observe our own reaction to the situation. We will also observe how our body is reacting to this event. Our mind and body are interrelated. So if we are thinking something, if we are thinking negatively, it can affect our body negatively also. Sometimes when I am having negative thinking error, I tend to feel that my muscles are getting tighter, especially my neck muscle and lower back muscle. So observe the situation without judgment and observe how your body is reacting to this situation, and then try to relax, do mindful breathing, and then think about, are there any evidence of what I am thinking right now? So let's say if I am thinking that because I did not sleep well last night, I'm not doing well today at work and I'm not a good worker. I'm not thinking about all the other days or the months that I worked so hard. So what I will think, if I have any evidence showing that I am not a good worker, evidence for and evidence against. Evidence for is that, oh, I am not doing well today, or maybe a few months ago I did a project that I did not do that well and my boss was not very happy. Evidence against that I am not a good worker means that evidence that I am a good worker. I can talk to my friends, I can review my old evaluations, I can review all the projects I have done. So it will show me that hopefully I am doing better than what I am feeling, and it's just like this event today that I did not sleep well and I am doing that mental filter. I'm only thinking about the negative aspect of today rather than seeing things in general and seeing things how I am doing throughout the week or throughout the month. I've also noticed that when I write things down in gratitude journal each day, it helps me focus and it helps me with my mental filter. So I will recommend you to also do that. At least write 3 good things that have happened to you during the day time, and how it has been helping your mood also. If you are tired, if you cannot write down things on a piece of paper or on your gratitude book, just think about it at night time. You can think about a good day, even like, oh, it was a good weather, I had a good time with my friends, and I exercised today. You can even write things like, I called my friend, I called my family members, or I woke up in a good mood. So there are a lot of things you can write in gratitude journal. It will help you to have a positive attitude towards you, and it will also create some self-love and compassion towards your own self. Remember, we are human beings and we are not perfect. We all can make mistakes, and instead of getting upset, we can learn from our mistakes. If you feel that you have made a mistake, then it's okay to accept that I have made a mistake, and then we can problem solve what can we do to make sure that we do not repeat that mistake, and how I can manage this stressful situation, or how can I make sure that it does not happen on a regular basis. So again, in short, mental filter is that we are filtering things. We are only seeing the negative aspect of a situation, and we are not seeing that situation completely. We are just taking bits and pieces of it and only focusing on the negative aspect. So try to see a thing in a whole view rather than just pieces of that situation. And also try to develop self-compassion, because a lot of time we are very hard on ourselves, and that's also a reason that we tend to focus too much on our negative aspect of our life. So when you start having this thinking, try to think positively, try to write things in a gratitude journal, try to think about what are the evidence for and against of any thinking. Thanks for watching.